What's up, SBB family? This is another Winning Wednesday. So what's up, everybody? It is another Winning Wednesday. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, you can click the subscribe button today and make sure you hit the little bell so that you never miss a video from me. For all of my new subscribers, hello and welcome to the SBB family. I love to share with you guys my journey and just my journey with growing spiritually and naturally, things that God teaches me. I just like to use those things to help whoever I can help. So that was the whole reason why I started the Winning Wednesdays. But today is going to be a quick one. I was just thinking about this since last week, because last week I actually was cleaning my house. And you know, for me, when you clean, sometimes you have to be in the mood to do like a deep cleaning. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood, like last week I knew that, I wanted to clean. I had a list of things that I was going to tackle. Only a few of those things were going to be like, I'm going to pull everything out and clean under and clean underneath. You don't do that every single time that you clean. So I wasn't in the mood to do that everywhere. I had certain places that I wanted to do it, and I just didn't want to tire myself out with cleaning. So I was like, I have to pick and choose, what I'm going to go full blast on today. And then next week, I'll go full blast on something else. So I was cleaning, and you know how over time you accumulate things, you start stacking things up, and you notice that you just start cleaning around things. You start vacuuming around certain areas instead of lifting everything, picking everything up, really cleaning underneath and doing all of those things. Every time you clean your kitchen, you don't necessarily move your refrigerator and clean under it, or move your, you're not doing a deep cleaning every single time. But this particular day, as I was cleaning, I was doing the regular surface area cleaning, where I was just doing a light cleaning around in my bathroom. We did some light cleaning in the kitchen, just doing light cleaning. So I was like, okay, I got to my bathroom, and there were some things that I had stacked up and put in places. I had, my jewelry in different places. So the thought came to me to pull everything out and just go ahead and do a deep cleaning and just really dig in and get in the cracks and crevices and try to clean the best I could. So I was like, I really didn't plan on doing this in here, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So I started pulling things out, getting underneath, and trying to reorganize my bathroom in the way that I had things going. So as I was doing that, God began to speak to me about deep cleaning and how sometimes we're scared to let God do that deep cleaning in our lives and to actually make us better people. And a lot of times we tell God, just help me, make me a better person, cleanse me, wash me. But do we really allow Him to do that cleansing and do that washing? And God was dealing with me about this time being a time not only of refreshing, but of Him doing a deep cleaning to become a better person and to be the best you that you can be, and to be the best representative of Christ and His love in the earth. You really have to let God dig into the cracks and the crevices, the places that you don't want people to see, and you really have to let God get in there and clean those areas out. And sometimes we forget that God already knows what's going on the inside of us. He sees the unpretty parts of us, and He still loves us anyway. So we can't be afraid to allow God to do that deep cleaning and to bring up those areas that may be dirty in us. We all have areas that we don't like to touch, that we don't want anyone to touch. We don't want anyone to see. We don't allow anyone to access those parts. But once you start picking up the layers, once you start picking up all the stuff that you've stacked up and you see underneath, you're like, wow, I did not know that that was still there. I did not know that I made an idol out of this. I did not know that my attitude was bad in this area. My encouragement for you today is to allow God to clean out those parts that you don't want people to see. Let God get underneath. Let him get in the cracks and the crevices and clean up those parts. And don't be afraid to confess what those parts are to him. God, I apologize for making an idol out of this. I apologize for having a bad attitude in this area. God, I apologize for taking things for granted. I apologize for not appreciating your provision. I apologize, whatever the case may be. I apologize for not forgiving and not loving like I should. Whatever the case may be, take it to God and confess those things to him and allow him to really search you out. The Bible says that man looks on the outward appearance, but God looks on the heart. And a lot of times in our life, we want things to look good. We want things to look good to other people. So we don't always confess the dark secrets. And sometimes we become that way with God. We just try to make it look good, but God sees the heart. He knows our hearts. And a lot of people use that like, oh, I couldn't make it to church today, but God knows my heart. Yes, he does know our hearts, and he knows every secret desire. He knows everything about us. He knows the things that are ugly in our hearts as well. So we have to allow God to create in us a clean heart and renew within us a right spirit. We have to ask God to clean us up, clean our hearts. And it's a daily thing because sometimes issues arise in the day and things pop out of us that we did not know was there. And I believe that God sends small tests to really test us to see if we are growing, if we're starting to exhibit the fruits of the Spirit, which we say that we have inside. So I'm just encouraging you guys today to let God continue to do that deep cleaning in you. Let God continue to clean up those areas of your heart and let him continue to make you a new person, a new, better person. As long as you're on this earth, you are not done growing. You are not done learning. There's always more to learn, more to grow, more to give. So I'm just encouraging you guys today to allow God to infiltrate your hearts and to really clean you up and allow him to bring up those things that you haven't wanted to touch. Allow him to bring up that dirt and that soot that you didn't get, and allow him to clean you up during this time and make you a better you. So I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all so much, and share this video with anyone that you feel like they need to hear it. I just like to, like I said, help people as I'm going along with my journey. I like to help as many people as I can. So I will see you guys in the next video.